So what do all the colors in your leadership prism stand for?
Well, what I wanted to do was to have them significantly different. So red isn't blue, isn't green. And I wanted to start with people. You don't have an organization without people. You don't have leaders without people. And with the people filter, what is important is how people feel. Do they love you? Do they hate you? Feelings are all that matters. That's how we make decisions. But then you take off the red filter, put on the blue filter, and what matters is a quality product or service from an organization. How you feel about it, what you're making, is no good if your product is no good. So objective, hard-nosed standards are very, very important. Very different filters. And then we have this third filter I call innovation. See, it's great if you have a quality product and everybody loves it, but what if technology changes? What if the economy changes? What if the climate changes? There's change all the time. And how we innovate, how we adapt is just as important to an organization as the quality today and how people feel today. And the sweet spot is where all three come together. And we see them all and we make much better decisions. Now this is Larry Nelson. I wish I could say I invented this idea, but it really belongs to him. And he's one of the co-authors. I heard him speak a couple of years ago. And at first I was very unimpressed. I thought, three things, you know, it's pretty trite, pretty simplistic, couldn't be good. But the more I got into it, the more it made sense. Now he has slightly different filters. He has the people filter like I did, and his blue filter is the security filter. Well, it's based sort of on that hierarchy of needs that everybody knows about. You know, you start with your physical needs, and when those are met, you look at your security needs. When those are met, then you look at your people needs, and then you have your higher level needs going up. Because nobody is at the same place on the hierarchy at any time. And Nelson, like me, like everybody else, said, well, that hierarchy of needs makes sense. But he was thinking about it and noticing some people that are supposedly higher on the hierarchy, some of them still have a really strong social need. Other people don't have a strong social need. So Nelson thought, well, wherever you are, you still have those needs. So instead of a hierarchy, he came up with this idea of filters. We have all the needs all the time. But for all of us, we emphasize certain filters a little bit more. At any given time, one filter emphasizes a little bit more. It brings a little more focus to it. So what I did then with Nelson's permission, and he is one of the co-authors of the book, I've extended his theory on people needs, his social needs and the security needs and the future needs, to organizational needs. The organization needs people that feel good about it. It needs quality and security, and the future and the innovation comes together. An organization needs to innovate. And again, the sweet spot is where you're doing all three. You don't have to do them all three all the time at the same time, but you do have to pay attention to all three because they are all three needed all the time. And this prism then is a reminder, a gentle reminder, hey, have you thought about the future filter? Hey, have you thought about the quality filter? So instead of just doing my normal thing all the time, we all have our own normal things. We have our normal filters. And this helps us look at that.